let's do it again.
Let's do it one more time.
You can find love. 1, 2.
We can stop being dickheads at any time. My name's Allison. I play guitar and I sing and I write the songs.
I'm Gabe. I play the bass.
My name's Matt. I play the keyboard.
My name's John and I play guitar.
And I'm Brian and I play drums.
Hot Lava started at the end of my college career. I was messing around in GarageBand and learning how to like loop tracks and make little songs and sing on them. And that was like the first time in my life where I realized I could sing. So then I got a credit card and I bought my first guitar. Then I bought that poster you could get at Kmart that had like every guitar chord. And I sat in front of it. To my friend's dismay, I sat in front of it for months and just learned all the chords and then learned how to play songs. My friends were like, can I be in your band? Like this friend here, Gabe, he was one of the first people around. And I was like, yeah, you can be in it. And over the years, kind of the friends traded out. Matt's been here a while. John's been around a while. Brian is new and awesome and killing it. And it's really fun. This version of the band's a lot of fun.
2007, 2008. I didn't really have a whole lot of connection to local music at that time, but I was working at the Richmond Times-Dispatch, on a video web series called Mashup, and it was a look at all the arts and entertainment that was going on, something very similar to what you're doing now. My name is Andrew Cothern. I guess I'm a Richmond music historian. I'm a music journalist. I ran a blog called RVA Playlist that ran for 6 years. I worked on marketing campaigns to get people to come visit Richmond for their music. So I've had a hand in the music scene for almost 20 years now. Hot Lava was just one of those bands. We hit them at the right time. They released their album Loveology in 2008, and they had an in-store performance at Plan 9. Me personally, I'm just a sucker for fun pop rock music, so I gravitated toward Hot Lava immediately.
That's an interesting question. I felt like there was a space for us back then, and I think it's because we were weird. And the venues were a sushi joint or a warehouse or just like somewhere where fans would just show up that weren't necessarily fans of the band, but just like music. And then they'd be like, hey, you remind us of this 80s band or a 60s band. And I'd be like, what? We're just trying to play music and I don't know how to play guitar.
I think it, like Hot Lava kind of doing the indie sleaze thing was
Weird.
Yeah, it was weird. It kind of made the band stick out like a sore thumb, which was in a very good way. And I think people really connected to it. One of the charms of Hot Lava, especially back then, a lot of bands took themselves very seriously, and Hot Lava didn't. I think Hot Lava was always fun to go see because Hot Lava was always good at kind of like throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah, everyone was really cool. Pretty much is all.
Yeah. Our sound is jangly, and that's because I like to play chords on the guitar. Also, the songs are very mid-tempo, but like driving. So like, yeah, kind of driving and jangly, and for lack of a better word, like an indie rock situation. Am I wrong? John keeps laughing. Anytime anyone asks me, and a lot of people ask me, my coworkers are like, you're in a band? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what's it sound like? And I don't want to put it in coworker terms. I don't know what to tell them. Brian, what do you think? You're a veteran. I just think we sound jangly.
Jangly-pop.
Yeah, jangle-pop, jangly-pop. With a lot of words. Oh, there's wall-to-wall words in the band, and that's by design a little bit.
Allison's like Bob Dylan.
No! Elvis Costello. Lots of words. But like fun words that will get stuck in your head.
Influences all over the place. I couldn't possibly list.
David Lynch. Pretty much just David. Nothing to do with this band, but yeah, I just think about him all the time.
I love Blondie, the way Debbie Harry sings, The Breeders, and Kim Deal is a hero of mine. And then like girl groups, 60s girl groups, any band that's had a jangly guitar.
Jeff Lynne and ELO.
Jeff Lynne and ELO, yeah, of course. Yeah, ELO. Yeah.
Man,
Electric Light Orchestra. Why didn't you say that first? Yeah. Jeff Lynne's ELO. We love it. Yeah, that's number one influence.
Mine are all over the place. Been like a huge Agent Orange fan and stuff like that. So I love like surf punk, and then I love a lot of like 80s synth stuff. So I always kind of, I don't know, Michelle May from The Makeup, probably my favorite bass player of all time. Stuff, man. Really cool. Yeah. Try to like cool stuff. I try so hard to like cool stuff.
Wake up, we got business, we got choices, we got fire.
Hot Lava was just one of those bands that you couldn't help but love because you go to a show and you're there dancing and you don't realize you're dancing. And they just had like a really good positive vibe to them. I remember interviewing them before their in-store performance and they were just very down to earth, very chill. And at the time I was still, a very young budding music journalist and they treated me like I was a rock star journalist. I really appreciated that for them. I've just kept in touch with them over the years and I'm so glad that they're back making new music. Their new record is incredible as well.
I remember when the band was breaking up, it's so lame. Like, do you remember this story, Matt? Because I didn't remember it for a long time. We got an email from Peaches, like Teaches from Peaches, from their management being like, do you want to open for our tour in Europe? But we were all like, no. Like, it was recently out of the recession. We had all graduated college. It was like 2009. Maybe it was a recession. I don't know. But we all chose to get 9-to-5 jobs, and that's why the band broke up. Everybody moved, including Matt, and we were all like, let's go corporate and be grown-ups, and that was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Anyway, the in-between years were interesting. We grew up. I got married in those years. I went to grad school. I did kind of like boring stuff, but stuff that was good for me in the long run. But I gotta be honest, music kind of fell by the wayside a little bit and I missed it and I didn't know how much I missed it. And then the thing that made me realize it's important to chase art and to chase what you really love was honestly the pandemic. After that, it was kind of like, what do you just need to do what makes you happy? What's it gonna be? And I was like, I gotta play music again. So then I called my friends and here we are. But in between, it was just a lot of growing up and big life stuff. And Matt and I played in this band called the Garbers for a little bit. So some of the songs on the new album are taken from that time, which was a really fun time, but I feel like we were still all growing up and a little bit messy, reclaiming the thing that you really love to do, which is this. So that's what I did. Follow that.
I played in a bunch of different bands. Me and John were in a band together for a long time called the Milk Stands. Played music, worked around town. I was a pro wrestler for quite a while. And back with Hot Lava and could be happy.
Aww.
I fell into a long darkness. I was asleep for more than a decade. I feel like I did move. My muscles atrophy. I lost my identity. I didn't know who I was. Sometimes when I tried to stand up, I thought maybe I was a ghost and my body was gone. And then Allison called me one time and she was like, you want to get Hot Lava back together? And I came back. No, actually I got a job. I learned how to tie a tie. Went to a bunch of weddings. I became an animator. Moved to LA, moved back to Richmond, got married. It was cool, but none of it was musical, so it all sucked.
I moved to Charlottesville from Richmond for like 13 years and played music and did jobs. And wasn't in this band originally, but now I am.
I really enjoy just seeing the Richmond music scene change and evolve. I think there are some hindrances that we come across that kind of keep us from moving forward, but I feel like a lot of musicians and promoters and venues are finding new ways to promote music and getting over those hurdles to promote Richmond music to the masses. And I think they do a really good job at it.
The camera loves you, but I just Queen of Fools is not an original thing I made up. It came from a Dusty Springfield song, and she's singing like, I'm the Queen of Fools, and it's really cool. And I was like, man, that's an awesome little saying. And at the time, a lot of things were happening in my life that were foolish. Like I was getting divorced and leaving my dream job, as you might say, blowing up your life, like coming out, just like anything I could blow up a little bit I was doing. I was like, man, that's really foolish, but I was doing it for the greater good of existing. So I felt kind of like a queen in doing it, It sounds weird to reflect on now because things are better, but it was a lot of, you might say, missteps, but like things that would, I don't know, benefit me in the long run. So the queen part is like, I'm just gonna fucking do it, and the foolish part is blowing everything up.
Camera Loves You is a song that we wrote in probably 2012 when we were in the Garbers, which was right after Hot Lava initially broke up, which was Allison and I and Justino Riccio from Bioritmo playing drums. And it was a song that we started recording back then and we never finished. So getting to come back to it and kind of flesh it out was really an unexpected pleasure. And it also always was kind of a little bit of a love letter to ELO. So being able to kind of like expand on that to the fullest with Russell Lacey at Virginia Moonwalker, where we recorded the second album, was like really fun. He just kind of like, let us go nuts on it, and it was a blast.
When you're a child and your parents are like, you gotta go to soccer practice, and you're like, I don't want to go, but then you go and you don't want to leave. That's kind of what it feels like. Like getting anywhere when you're 40 is tough. I'm like, oh, I'm tie. But then you get here and it's really fun, and I feel like I've got like 4 brothers here. That's why we do it. At least that's why I do. what we're doing. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, everything sucks right now.
Yeah, I was
Inside
gonna
is
say
like,
the same thing.
it's
Like,
great to get together with y'all and do this.
everything sucks shit. Like it's awful. Work sucks. The country sucks.
Yeah,
Everything's really awful.
This doesn't suck.
This doesn't suck. It's just fun. It's nice to be able to have like a release. Like even before this, like getting together, playing music and playing shows has always been one of my favorite things to do. But now it's just it's something else. Like, it's become something else entirely.
It's
So
been the only constant.
yeah, it's the only constant.
Well, thank you for interviewing us. It's been a pleasure. And I just want to thank these guys for playing songs with me. But we love Jeff Lynne. We can't emphasize again how much we love Jeff Lynne.
I do. I love Jeff Lynne and Neil. And I love playing in this band. It's super fun. I like playing Mummy Beach. It's been fun to watch them play that for almost 20 years and be able to play it with them is really fun. I love it. And then they're all super fun to hang out with, so it's a win-win.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Damn the man. Free Palestine. Fuck ice. Fire melts ice. Everybody shut the fuck up for a second.
time.
All right. Fire melts ice. We are hot lava. Fuck ice. Fuck you.
I look forward to being deported with you.
Blue dragon coming